Hey, GCP family. We've had a lot of questions on what the No Excuses Challenge really is. So I want to pull back the curtain a little bit and walk you guys through what this is and a little bit more detailed look of what our goal of the No Excuses Challenge is. So the first thing is the No Excuses Challenge is exactly that. The idea is, can we take out all the excuses for 42 days or 6 weeks? We have an awesome window of time over this next 6 weeks to really help you achieve some amazing results. No major holidays or anything like that coming up. So let's go ahead and just dial in and follow through. The consistency is the most important part of this program. We have 7 habits that we're going to follow through every single day. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we stack day after day after day after day after day on top of each other. What we find for most people is they do great for 5 days, maybe even 6 days, but they fail one day of the week. One day fail honestly can add up to a lot of lost gains. But if we could get that one extra day for 6 straight weeks, 6 extra days, and that stacking on top of that fat burning burn, we'll get amazing results. So let me walk you through how we're going to do this and how we're going to help challenge you to do this. So this program is $50. Our goal is the $50 comes for us holding you at a pretty extreme level of accountability. There's going to be somebody checking this all the time because our goal is to make sure over the next 6 weeks, you get an amazing transformation if that's what your goal is. So No Excuses program, you're going to get a handheld card that you can have with you, put on your fridge to check this off every single day. So the idea here is you'll just take an X every single day. When you complete all 7 things, you'll complete day after day after day. And we're creating a streak with the card. The backside of the card just reminds you about what's going on. This is more of that tangible thing that's on hand that you can make sure it keeps you top of mind awareness. It's great to go in the fridge, take with you to work, however you want to do it. But you want to keep that as top of mind awareness as possible. That's what the card's for. You'll get one of these cards if you sign up for the challenge. From there, we have our Coach Catalyst program, or we call My Coach in your end. So from here, you can see we have it all built out in here. We have messages to remind you to check in, just to remind you to do your daily weights. We also have some awesome lessons built out on which supplements that we recommend, our No Excuses program that we have going on. I'll show you the ebook about that here in a second. We got some meal prepping, planning, how to set up MyFitnessPal, because we use MyFitnessPal during this time, as well as why is what the why behind why we're doing No Excuses and how important it is, meal prep, and then how to weigh yourself during this challenge. And every single day, we're going to have a lesson. I'm building out the lessons right now. The lessons for you every single day to give you tips on how to get better at these current habits. So it's a 6-week long program. Here's just the backside of it for us to help you out. We also help manage the clients through this program. So as you can see, this is just some of my nutrition clients I'm working with, but this is how we manage people through our Coach Catalyst program. So we go through here and we see how well you're doing on your habits. So green means you hit all 7. So my goal is to go through here and have all the people that are in this No Excuses Challenge have greens all the way across, because greens mean you hit 100% of everything you're doing. And so we have to have that, because in the No Excuses Challenge, there is no excuse. If you miss a day, you're done. You got to start back over from day 1 and start the challenge over again. So you want to make sure you get all those days in a row, 6 weeks straight, 42 straight days of commitment, and follow through. So we're looking for all greens here. If you had 2 days like we have on this one here where somebody missed 2 days, I'll be reaching out to you and say, hey, did you end your challenge? Did you not complete those things, or just forget to go in and fill them out? Forgot to fill them out, no big deal. Go in and fill them out real quick. Be honest with it. If you did, great. If you missed one thing, you're starting back over. So that's where the really intense commitment comes through. We're going to make you follow through with these things and commit to yourself, because this is really about what you want out of this, not what we want out of it. But the idea is you're here, you're training with us for a very specific reason. That's to achieve whatever that end result is for you. Maybe it's just looking better naked, right? Like that's what most people are training for. Maybe it's being able to put clothes on in your closet that feel more comfortable. Maybe it's being able to just like wake up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and be like, gosh, I'm just happy with where I'm at in life. And a lot of people, their body really does affect them in that sense that they can be perfect every other aspect of their life, but their body is really not where they want to be, and it really hurts them internally. And so this is your chance to say, hey, I really do care about myself. I care about my body. And I'm going to step up and I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to follow through for 40. It's only 42 days. I mean, does it take a longer time commitment if you have more weight to lose? Yes, but this is a good initial time to prove to yourself, if I follow through for a long enough period of time, I can achieve something. So this is how we track you, and this is where the accountability side comes in. This is what you're really paying for the $50 for, besides all the cool content we created. You're paying for somebody to follow and look over you all the time, like, oh, I'm not going to fail because Trevor is looking at this, and I am the one that's going to be running this program. I'm going to be watching this every single day, making sure that I'm following through and making sure that you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. From here, we have our No Excuses ebook. I've spent a lot of time building this guy out. We'll walk through it real quick as we go through. We just go through and walk you through how this all works. Why the zero tolerance? Why do we only miss anything? We have our 70 ounces of water. We walk you through every single component of it and how to accomplish these things, what you should do to be able to do this. It's a pretty awesome ebook to be able to get you through and give you all the tools you need to be able to make this challenge possible. So you'll get that if you join the challenge. And then from there, the last thing you get, if you're somebody that actually does achieve the challenge, you get through all 6 weeks, you accomplished it, you said perfect the whole time through, you'll get an awesome sticker. I'm still working on the sticker. I don't think it's complete yet. This isn't quite done, but it's work in progress. But the idea, well, I make no excuses. I'm GCP Strong, and only somebody that completes all 42 days of commitment can actually get one of these. So there's going to be not a lot of them in our gym. You know, not a lot of people can commit themselves long enough to follow through for that long period of time. So it's your chance to be one of the few that can actually have this awesome sticker. It will be a lot cooler when we're done with it, but it'll be pretty awesome for you to be able to put on your water bottle or put wherever you want, because you're one of the few people that actually followed through for a long enough period of time to prove change. So that's all. The challenge honestly is pretty simple. The 7 habits. I'll look at them right here with you. 70 ounces of water. Doable. Everybody can do 70 ounces of water. We're not even doing half your body weight in ounces, just 70 ounces of water. We're just going to go with a strict number. It's a yes or no to that. We're going to work out or walk 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. Pretty simple on that one. If you're doing a GCP workout, covers it. If you're not doing a GCP workout, go for a 30-minute walk or some type of exercise, a bike ride or something of that nature. Just want to get moving every single day of the week, though, 7 days a week. Even if it's raining out, we still got to get that stuff in. 5 fists of fruits and or vegetables. Any option, any combination of those, just 5 fists of them. No cheat meals. I know for a lot of people this one's hard, but it doesn't mean no eating out. It just means when you eat out, did you make the best choice you could? Or were you like, oh man, I'm going for that burger because I'm eating out? Or should you gone with that chicken breast and some vegetables? You can eat out, just make good choices. We're trying to make healthy choices. We're trying to move forward in life, not backwards in life. We're not cheating our way through this program. We're working hard through this program. 7 hours in bed. So this isn't 7 hours of sleep. This is actually just crawling into bed 7 hours before your alarm goes off. Now, we're not playing on the phone. We're not goofing around on the phone. But the idea is that we're going to crawl into bed knowing that we're probably not going to fall asleep right away. But we're going to be in bed for 7 hours so we have a better chance to get more sleep. Track your food. We use MyFitnessPal, but you can also do it on just old school journaling paper. You can use other apps if you want. But tracking inside of MyFitnessPal allows you to just keep control of your habits, know what's going on, and be able to see what is happening every single day. Where are you getting off on what you're working on? Are you finding that you're snacking here or there, or you're getting wrong things in your diet? And the last thing we have is no alcohol. So no alcohol is the one thing that a lot of people struggle with on this challenge. The reason that they struggle with it is they don't want to give up the social situations. So when it comes to no alcohol, I know most of our people that have said they don't want to do this challenge because they can't give up alcohol for 6 weeks. And this is me being honest with you, saying very few of you guys are alcoholics. At least I don't think you are. And if you are an alcoholic and can't go 6 weeks without alcohol, I get it. It's something you probably need a little bit of help from. But if you can't, if you think you're somebody that can't go without alcohol and you don't think you're an alcoholic, then I'm challenging to say you can go 6 weeks without alcohol. You're not an alcoholic, and you can challenge yourself for 6 weeks to be able to do this. And I'm going to call out anybody that says, hey, I'd rather choose to drink alcohol, even though I want these results, I'd rather have the alcohol. And I doubt most of you guys would. I guarantee most of you guys would love, okay, if I could go 6 weeks without alcohol and have an amazing transformation, it might be worth it. It might be actually worth 6 weeks without that. And alcohol really, really, really negatively affects our fat loss. It puts the brakes on fat loss. Literally, it makes it so our liver cannot digest or metabolize fat while alcohol is in our system. And alcohol is in our system for 8 to 12 hours or longer, depending on how long or how much alcohol you drink. So this is the one where our coaches have been getting a lot of feedback. Oh, I don't want to not give up alcohol for 6 weeks. You don't want to transform them. You don't really give a shit, to be honest, about yourself. You don't give a shit about what you want to do because this is one thing that you're not willing to give up. Something like this, a substance you're not willing to give up. You're telling me that you want change, you want to be challenged, but you're not willing to do it. That's kind of bullshit. And you need to follow through with what you truly believe and what you wanted out of this challenge. So this is us calling you out, saying, hey, give up the alcohol. It's only 6 weeks. It's not that big a deal. And if you can't give it up, I think you need to have an honest conversation with yourself. Talk to yourself and say, hey, why can't I give up alcohol? Why is it that big a deal for me not to give up? And that's another conversation that you need to have with yourself to figure out are you really here for your results? Are you at GCP to get change, or are you just here to work out? And just working out is fine, but quit worrying about your weight loss if you're not willing to make the changes that you really need to make. So this is the whole program. This is everything we're going to give. It's nothing too special, but it's just that following through day after day after day. So if you guys are interested in the challenge, click the link below and we'll get you set up on that challenge. It starts on September 13th.